For many Americans, a slice of grocery store bread is followed by immediate bloating, fatigue, and a specific type of digestive heaviness. This reaction is the result of industrial efficiency. To maximize output, commercial bakeries utilize high-yield GMO wheat, soy-based fillers, and fast-acting chemical yeasts that bypass the natural breakdown of the grain. This creates a strange contrast with the world's blue zones, regions where people eat plant as a daily staple well into their 90s without reporting these chronic gut issues. The difference is the preparation. Removing the long, natural fermentation stage from the production line makes the resulting bread difficult for the human gut to process. Brothers Martin and Achilles Richards saw this biological conflict firsthand. Their stepfather, a disabled combat veteran, struggled with chronic pain that was only worsened by his diet. After identifying celiac markers and a severe gluten sensitivity, he stopped eating bread entirely. Even a small amount of commercial wheat triggered agonizing swelling and systemic inflammation. The brothers spent months studying functional nutrition, looking for a way to make wheat compatible with their stepfather's sensitive digestive system. This project began as an attempt to use traditional fermentation to give their father his favorite food back, without the physical consequences. The core issue is phytic acid. Found in modern grain, it physically binds to minerals and vitamins in the digestive tract, preventing absorption. Slow fermentation solves this. Wild bacteria and yeast produce enzymes that dissolve the phytic acid, releasing the nutrients. As this chart illustrates, the interaction between wild microbes and flour creates organic acids and carbon dioxide. This chemical reaction essentially pre-digests the complex gluten chains before the loaf reaches the oven. By the time the bread is finished, fermentation has done the heavy lifting for your stomach, turning a heavy starch into a bioavailable source of energy. To achieve this, the brothers captured wild yeast from the West Palm Beach air in 2025, cultivating a mother starter that remains active today. Their process is entirely manual, using autolyse and lamination to build the crumb structure, relying on time and hand-folding rather than industrial dough conditioners. Every loaf undergoes a 48-hour cold proof. This extended window is necessary to allow the bacteria enough time to fully break down the remaining gluten. They also maintain a strict zero plastic policy, using only glass, wood, and stainless steel. This ensures that no microplastics can leach into the dough during the long fermentation stages. The ultimate test was serving the final loaf to their stepfather. They waited for the inflammatory reaction that usually followed his meals. He ate the bread, and his body remained calm. The fermentation successfully neutralized the triggers that had kept him away from bread for years. Following that success, the brothers launched Sourdough Bros as a Florida cottage food operation to share their loaves with the community. They work on a bake-to-order model, ensuring that no customer ever receives a stale loaf that has been sitting on a shelf. A live bread tracker on their site even allows customers to see which fermentation phase their specific order is currently in. Ordering from Sourdough Bros is a move away from industrial processing in favor of a method that prioritizes biological compatibility and transparency. Their primary offering is the classic artisan loaf, designed specifically for easy digestion. They also offer Tangzhong sourdough cinnamon rolls, which achieve a soft pull-apart texture using traditional techniques instead of artificial softeners. It is time to stop settling for mass-produced bread that was never designed for your gut to handle. Click the link to order your loaf today, support a veteran-owned family business, and bring real fermented bread back to your table.